Alright, we don't come again as normal based on the level wey dey the football world. We need to let you know, we need to let you understand that Premier League is always buzzing, and this is match week 2. You're welcome to Sport on the Mic with Samuel Peter and King David. My boss wey dey here, wetin you dey see for this Premier League?
Premier
match
League,
week 2.
the first week is a great week. We saw all the outings. Arsenal won, Man U won, Liverpool won, Man City won, of course. Man City is going to win against Chelsea. And tomorrow we are having an early kickoff, Man United against Brighton. Brighton is hosting Man U at home.
Oh, okay. Let us talk about this Manchester United Brighton. You know, right from time, you know that my Brighton at the beginning of the season, they are always up
Yeah,
and
they
going.
always have this quick, sharp, just
And I will tell you again, there is
unlike
also
last season.
a guy that Manchester United need to watch out for. That is Toma. That guy is always delivering his best.
My thought, but I think towards the end of last season, we didn't see much of him. After some time, he just went off. I'm more scared of Adingra than Mike Toma, but we can just till tomorrow, shall we know
You know,
what's
they-
up.
you know that they start this campaign in a very good run.
They won their first
They are
game.
topping
Yeah,
the
it's a
Premier League
great
right
game.
now.
Yes, 3-1.
And
Yes,
they won in a very convincing way. So how is this Manchester United match going to look like?
Yes, it's actually going to be a difficult game, but at the end of the day, I see Manchester United winning because this Manchester United, in as much as there is injury here and there this season, but I've seen some composure in their first game. Though I know Fulham could have drew the game because they also had chances, but I think this Man U this season is going to be decent. What I want from the coach. There's a few changes he's going to do here and there. Like I don't expect Rashford to start tomorrow. Sure you get, but seeing Man U win. I guess Brighton is going to score because Brighton will always call you. They will always score because they will come out to play. That's how they play. They enjoy their play. And we saw a beautiful outing their last game with the new coach. So from tomorrow, we can see against a bigger team how far they can play because we know how Brighton was a pain in the ass last season to all those bigger
Big team. They
teams.
are always
Yeah.
they are always in the past three seasons now. Brighton are always a pain on the neck for bigger teams. Now let's look at the new signing for Manchester United. What do you expect of Zexi? Because now looking at the history back and forth, the likes of Ojlund, the likes of Anthony Martial, the likes of Anthony, they are always in the history they have 2 goals in their first 2 Premier League matches in their debuts. So what do you see? Do you see Zexi taking same step like?
Yes, Zexia, yes, he has proven the first game he played, he came in as a substitute, was his debut game, and he has proven to the Manchester United fan that, hey, I'm here to stay, or I'm here to prove myself. So I see Zexi, in as much as the little time he had the last game they played and he proved himself, what I expect from the coach, Ten Hag, to do tomorrow is to start with Zexi. I think the guy is sharp and he will deliver.
All right,
Yes,
good. That's a very nice one. But now let us talk about the big match tomorrow, which is Arsenal Aston Villa. Now, and
the
I'm
big match,
looking into the social media recently. I found out that a lot of fans are saying that when it comes to match between Arsenal Aston Villa, that Unai Emery is the better coach. So what do you also agree that Unai Emery is the better coach when it comes to Arsenal Aston Villa?
Yes, we'll agree with that because we work with Start and Start doesn't lie. Head to head, Unai Emery has always have that edge over Arteta. So tomorrow I see the game. If you ask me to rate the game, I see the game as a full-time draw game. In as much as Aston Villa were the one that stopped Arsenal, that game was the title deciding game, and the moment Aston Villa beat Arsenal that last season, that was what made City won the league, and which I feel like Arsenal this season, all those their guys go say, oh more because of these guys we know win league. This match we go really, because I know say they don't, Arsenal don't they wait for this moment for revenge, but as we can see, we know it's Una Emery, and
Yeah,
he always.
yeah. According to what you said just now, earlier today, I read about Ben White saying that he couldn't recover from the fact that Aston Villa did not make them
Win the
win
league,
the league.
right?
So
Yeah,
like
yes.
this is a revenge. This match
Yeah, this is
is
a
a
because
revenge.
Arsenal were very they were exceptional last season, but just that game, I don't know what happened because they've been having winning streak all along, but does that game just decide that league for them? And even Arsenal won that game, we'll not be talking about City today as the champions of EPL because even City last season they were not really Arsenal. It's just like Arsenal carry the league, give them because it they Arsenal hand. They carry the league, say, oh, I'm gonna take.
Oh,
So
yeah. Now I really find out that this Aston Villa game is like a tie that is very very as in dicey somehow. It's
yeah,
a tie
it's not
that's
like Aston Villa is that great compared to Arsenal, but just that coach factor. Coach factor. We know what Una Emery. Una Emery always comes with surprises. So just that coach factor, and I be the problem. Sure, you get Una Emery. They always boss Arteta, which I'm scared of tomorrow. So Arteta needs to have his game plan for tomorrow, just for them to have that revenge over Arsenal,
now
over Aston Villa.
now
Sorry.
now Douglas Lewis is no more
Yeah,
at
which is
Aston
one of
Villa,
their key players
one of
last
their key
season.
players.
Yes,
But
sir.
we found out that even Onana now, the recent signing for Aston Villa, is doing real well.
Yes, is their first game. Onana is a great player, so he will fit in. He's a Premier League guy from Everton. Arsenal bought him, so he will fit in into the system. Any team that buy Onana will really enjoy him because he's a great midfielder.
Now let us look down to Manchester City Ipswich match.
Okay.
Now, recent news said Rodri
Yes, sir.
might be available for this Ipswich match.
I'm not sure Rodri will be available. Even if he's available, he might come from the bench, but I'm not sure he's going to play the game. Yes,
Now,
sir.
talking about the recent transfer, Gundogan from Barcelona coming back to Manchester City. How did you see that?
Gundogan coming to Manchester City is
Do you
just
see-
like
do you
giving.
see that coming?
It's just I never saw even Guardiola he never expected that. So it's just like a blessing in disguise because Man City midfield. I watched their game against Chelsea. It's not like they were really exceptional. If not that Chelsea midfield were really confused here and there. So Gundogan coming back to that team because he showed last season that they missed that glimpse and touch up of Gundogan. Coming back is really an add up to the team because Man City this season now them go still win league. The rest is just like Man City with others. Now so it will always be Pep Guardiola and the rest.
Oh, okay. Your prediction right now is that Man City is still going to live.
Yeah, Man City will still.
league.
The only people that will the rest we just try. They will struggle for top 4 as usual.
Now, do you know that we still have the likes of a new manager in Liverpool, Slots, and we never can tell what Slots can bring into the table. This is a new Premier League season. You can't predict. It's early for you to predict.
Forget Slots came from Netherlands. Even in Papa, Jurgen Klopp, we watch everything he did. All the season he spent in Liverpool. He just won one league out of those seasons he spent. Pep met him there. Do you know how many league Pep?
No, really. Let us not talk much about this Manchester City. Now everybody understand that Premier League is full of surprises. The year that Leicester City lifted the Premier League, nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming. So this new Premier League season, I believe there might be lot of upsets. There might be lot of disappointment from the top team that we believe will be there. So it is too early to predict Premier League. Don't forget, this is Premier League.
Yeah, this is Premier League, but what has happened in the last 5 years is Premier League is still one person that is winning it. Anyway, I don't want to really go about because I'm not sure, but whatever. Even Pep himself is tired of winning the league. He's bored. Pep need all these the likes of Arteta, Enzo Maresca, all those people are just like they are like Pep. They are like Pep pets because Pep made all those guys. They came through Pep and every other team just because of that connection between them and Pep. Every other team are hungry to buy this coach. So when it comes to EPL, I don't already put say so long say Pep did this EPL. Now he get them. The rest team will always they will just drag for top four. That's just the truth.
Yeah, let's not forget one thing that we need to talk about, and that is Ipswich. Year 2000, 2001, that season. Ipswich are the team that relegated Manchester City, and now they are back in the Premier League. This is history. Will history repeat itself? Kind of. Is it that because Manchester City right now they are buzzing? Is it Manchester City now that will relegate Ipswich? Is it a revenge stuff now for the Manchester City?
Well, for the game against Manchester City now,
Or is Manchester City bigger than revenge?
I don't even see Ipswich scoring tomorrow because
Wow.
the way Manchester City will bring, Pep Guardiola. He has break all the record in EPL, so he doesn't care about history or no history. The time they beat Man City was way long ago before the arrival of Pep Guardiola.
Yeah,
Pep Guardiola has
definitely.
brought different approach to EPL. EPL used to be very competitive, but you and I will agree that since the arrival of Pep, things have changed. Pep is the boss in EPL, and team like teams like Ipswich and the rest cannot give Pep. No be those kind of team go come